1 month into the new year. Are you still following your resolution to maybe lose weight, get in shape, or have you forgotten all about it already?
Yes, that's a great question. Terri Verason is a registered dietitian with the Dairy Council of Arizona. She's got some great tips to keep us on track, but what's our report card? How many people are still on the resolution?
It's actually only about 40% or 48% of people who made a resolution to lose weight are still following those guidelines that they set up. That's half. And give it another month and we'll be down to about 23%. So people don't stick to it because maybe they don't understand how to stick to it.
Yes.
One thing you need to do is pay attention to portion sizes. And by following portion sizes, it's going to really help you be able to stay on that much longer.
That's the absolute #1 thing to lose weight is to portion.
Is pay attention to portion sizes. And each food group has a different type of portion size.
What do you have here?
Starting here with the milk group, 1 serving of milk is 1 cup. So use a measuring cup and see how much 1 cup is, and then see what it looks like in your normal glasses. So this glass is 1 cup. Frequently, you might use a larger glass, so that's about 13 ounces in this one. So you're getting about 1.5 cups, which is okay. You need 3 servings of milk, cheese, or yogurt throughout the day. But just be aware that when you're using the larger size cup, you're getting about 1.5 servings. So then you need to fill up the other 1.5 servings throughout the day somewhere else. The same type of thing with cheese.
I'm interested in cheese because I never say, they're like, oh, eat 1 ounce. I'm like, what does 1 ounce look like?
1 ounce. It's actually about 1.5 ounces, and depending on how the slices are cut, you want to look at the labels. Sometimes if you buy the slices, they're cut thin, and 2 slices would be a serving. Whereas if they're cut a little bit thicker, then it's going to be 1 slice. And if you're looking at a cheese stick, that's about 1 ounce.
Okay.
If you're using like for cheese and crackers or that sort of thing, about 1.5 ounces is what you're looking at. This one's about 1.5 ounces, this one's about 1.5 ounces. So it's kind of what that looks like.
And you know what, Terri, if you can invest in a scale, I use my scale all the time.
A food scale is fabulous, and they can be very inexpensive.
Yes.
And it's going to help you understand. And once you understand, it's not saying that you have to measure and weigh everything all the time.
No, but then your brain
until you understand what that is. The same thing with juice. So about 1/2 cup is a serving of juice. So if you look at 1/2 cup of juice, see what that looks like in your different glasses. Now, if you go with a bottle, that's about 3 servings.
Wow. Now, let's talk about fruit, too. This is interesting, what you have right here.
So a serving of fruit is about 1/2 cup, or a small piece of fruit. It's about the size of a tennis ball. So when you're having a larger orange or apple, it's going to be
more
about
than 1 serving.
1.5.
All right.
The same thing with muffins or bagels. 1 ounce is what you're looking at. So when you're looking at a large muffin or a large bagel, that's about 3 ounces. Same thing with tortilla. About a 6-inch tortilla is 1 serving.
Or they have those giant ones.
Or the giant one might be about 2 servings. And cereal, it's going to depend on, is it a dense cereal and it's going to take a smaller amount? Again, it's about 1 ounce. But this one's easy. You look at the label and it'll tell you how much 1 ounce is. So you want to look at how much does that look like in different bowls and different serving dishes that you would use.
I try and use the small bowl.
And one thing you want to pay attention to is the type of plate you have. If you've got a plate that has a large rim on the end, you're only filling up the smaller center plate. So that's good. Whereas the plate that doesn't have that delineation as the rim, you feel like you need to fill it up. So these 2 plates have exactly the same food on them.
Oh, wow, look at that.
So if you use a smaller plate or use one that has that wider rim on it, then you're going to be able to, it just looks more satisfying. It looks more filling on a smaller plate.
Same with pizza. Be careful.
1/4 of 2 slices of a 12-inch pizza is 1 serving. So look at the difference between a 16-inch, 2 slices is going to be about 2.5 servings.
All right. A lot of tennis ball and you're good to go.
Yeah, and that's true. And it's not saying you can only have a smaller amount, but be aware of how many servings you're actually getting.
All right. A lot of great advice, great examples. For more, go to ArizonaMilk.org and stay with us. Enjoy a thrilling night.